Hey everyone, we are working on practice sheet 15. So let's look at number 1. So we're going to do this inequality here. So I'm pretty comfortable that we all know we find our variable, it's on the left. I want to get rid of our add subtract first. So I have minus 10, so I do plus 10. Correct? Do the same thing to both sides. So I get 5x. Okay, now you do this part. So let's check. So if we look at these signs, they're different, or we can look, that's left, that's right. Difference, subtract. When I subtract, I get 32. Don't lose this sign. It's negative because I have more negatives than positives, or it's more to the left. Okay? And then now I have a number next to a variable. I have a coefficient of 5. So when I have a number next to a variable, that means multiply. So to get rid of a multiply, I'm going to divide. I'm dividing by 5. So I'm dividing by a positive, guys, so that means this symbol's not going to change. So I want to go on and put that there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go on and do that, okay, because I know it's opened, okay. Now, before I divide, I want to make sure I take care of this negative. Negative, positive gives me a negative. 32 divided by 5, so let's divide that. So 5 into 32 goes 6, which is 30. And then we have 2 left, decimal, decimal, 0. 5 into 20 goes 4, 20, 0. So 6.4. So negative 6.4. Okay? So we're gonna, when we grid this, since it's a negative decimal, guys, if you think about it, right? If I have 0 and 1, right? This will be negative 1, negative 2. It gets more negative going this way. Okay? So since it's a decimal, I'm going to kind of space this out. Okay, remember when we have a decimal, we can do it like this, where there's 4, and this will represent our answer, which is the 5th one. So negative 6.4 should come between negative 6 and negative 7. Look, it's getting more negative to the left. Okay. Now I need to shade. And I'm shading left because my arrow is facing left here, or the symbol, right? And the variable's on the correct side. It's less than. So I'm going to let you choose these, but I'm going to make sure, since you're taking the time to watch this video, that we make sure we don't choose that number, okay? Because I don't see the equal to, it's not shaded, okay? You choose the answers that are correct. Okay, constant rate of change. Okay, what is the constant rate of change in the table? So remember, the letter that's constant rate of change is M. M is delta Y over delta X. Delta means change. Change in Y over change in X. So remember, when I do this, I hope you remember, I always am starting at the bottom part of the table. I start at the bottom part because that's the Y. So the change in Y, how much is it changing by? It's like it's changing by 1. It's getting bigger by 1. Okay? So that 1, even though it's down, it goes up because change in Y goes on top. Okay? Delta X, you can tell this is changing by 3. Okay? Now, we can always check other things. For instance, we know it's M, it's sometimes K. If I was to follow this table back, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 12 minus 3, 9, minus 3, 6, minus 3, 3, minus 3, 0, 0, 0. So it is K, just so you know. So it is a proportional relationship. But all we want to know is the constant rate of change, which is 1 over 3. Okay? I'm not going to solve number 4 for you, but I will read it. Cassie bought 4 bags of soil for her flower bed. Each, by the way, let's underline that. Each bag of soil costs $27.75. If there is $9.44 charged on the purchase, so this would be tax, what is the total purchase price? Okay, so this is the tax that's charged. Number 5, what is the area of the triangle shown? So guys, remember area is A equals half BH. Okay, area whenever we're looking at sides. I know our base and height because there's my right angle. So half, the base is 24. The height is 20.7. Okay, half of 24 is what I would do. What's half of 24? 12 times 20.7. So this is your job. I want you to multiply this. You multiply that for me, okay? And whatever you get, it will be millimeters squared.